Welcome back, fellow milk drinkers, to yet another Monday Milk Review. Today, we're going to finally be looking at the Oak Erin's Mum's Caramel Slice. What a lovely name that rolls off the top of your tongue. If you can't tell, that's sarcasm. As you would have seen last week, this is the second flavor from the flavor generator competition that Oak had recently run. Its sister flavor being the... I look at too many flavors, my mind has gone blank on what the last one was. The Cherry Ripe. Maybe that's a product of the fact that their names are so forgettable and difficult. The Dan's Cherry on Choc. Or I'm just probably going to call it Cherry Ripe, to be honest. This one is available in, I believe, only Coles so far. Any recent milks of this season, for some reason, are always in Coles, never in Woolworths, maybe IGAs. For those that are interested in the nutritional information, I'll put that on screen for you now. It's a 600 milliliter carton with 2 servings. Do keep in mind that I have my stats based on per serve, so you need to double all of those statistics to consider the full bottle. Looking at the packaging, we've got a pretty nice orange. I actually quite like this. It's not too glaringly in your face, it's just nice. On the front, we've got some chocolate, caramel, and a little bit of a biscuit or cookie. So those are the flavors that we can expect to see here. 3 whole flavors wrapped into one. It's always usually going to be a little bit muddled. It doesn't always turn out right. In fact, that's the most common occurrence. Cookie, biscuit, I don't think I've ever seen them done well in a drink. This is definitely not the first time a flavored milk has tried to approach those flavors, and I'm sure it won't be the last to fail. But before we get into it, let's give it a quick shake. Opening it up now, let's pull those back, push that forward, and go for that first smell from the carton. Ooh, that is a very, very rich, sweet smell. It's quite reminiscent, I think, of the white choc caramel that Oak did recently. That's what the smell most reminds me of. I have already seen this one poured. It is quite a light caramel color, so I'll show you that to you now. There you are. It's a, very light chocolate color maybe. I don't even think I could call it caramel. I'd expect a bit more of a yellowy tone. I think the closest thing that you could say is this is a really weak looking chocolate milk. Smelling from the glass now. Oh my goodness, I know what I just remembered this smells like. There is a Cocoa Pops that is a white and regular milk chocolate flavor, which I've tried before. If you have had that, that smells so remarkably similar. That is uncanny. Let's go for that flavor now. Wow. That is really underwhelming. Very much like that Cocoa Pops flavor, this flavor is pretty mediocre, to be honest. Oak's done, as they always do, good on the consistency. It's a really rich flavor. It's got a nice texture, but the flavor just doesn't back it up. It's a shame because you'll see so many other companies always missing one part of the equation. You see them maybe having a good flavor, but then they don't have good texture. This has the good texture side, but it doesn't have the good flavor. I can't get any detection of the biscuit. I'm searching for it and I'm not finding it. I can't even think I could pretend it's in there. I just don't think it's in there. The caramel definitely has the stronger presence with a chocolate as a bit of a afternote, but it doesn't really stand out as chocolate to me. The flavors have just become a bit of an amalgamation, which doesn't really taste good in my opinion. So whilst I can finish the glass, I don't think this is something that I'm ever going to buy again. As I said earlier, it just doesn't have the flavor to back up its texture. Everything else, the, I guess, technical side of the drink is really good, but the creative, being the flavor, is a big letdown. I just don't like this flavor very much, and it doesn't seem to be executed very well. It's only okay. And for that reason, I'm only going to give this one a 5 out of 10. I don't think I recommend it. It's only holding that 50% because one side is in really good order, whilst the other is, it's okay. So I think a 5 out of 10 is very fair. The packaging does mention that Erin loves to bake and play games nights. If this was a game though, Erin, I do believe you've lost. I'm not sure what games you like to play. If it's board games, I'm certainly bored here. But that about wraps us up for this week's episode of the Monday Milk Review. Thank you very much for watching. Please drop a like on this video and maybe even consider subscribing. There are plenty more milks coming out this season. I need to make a new announcement of all of the new flavors we've discovered because it's probably 10 plus right now. Make sure you also check out my TikTok. I make the mini milk review series on there and they usually come out Monday night. and if not Tuesday. Thank you once again, and I'll see you next time in the Monday Milk Review. Bye bye. Say bye, Cookie. Bye.